Why should I give a damn?
What's up? You are now tuned into Why Should I Give a Damn, the podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for those of you guys on Instagram, make sure you follow us at WSIGAD_podcast for all the latest reels. I am your host, Eric.
I'm Dre Lov, Mr. Onna G.
It's Clifton Powell.
And we back in the building once again. Lots of good stuff to talk about, man. Lots of good stuff to talk about. I mean, I always like to bring up some of the stuff we talk about off camera when we do the intro, just to kind of break the ice a little bit sometimes. And before we just started, y'all kind of remind me of something that happened in the past week. We finally got to see the Grand Theft Auto trailer. We finally got to see the trailer. Man. And y'all kind of made me think of a whole nother topic just in the midst of us talking about this. Because you know, now the GTA 5 them got so advanced, you can do hand-to-hand drug sales on there now. Man. Like, there's so much you can do on GTA 5.
Like this. I'm waiting for a Milwaukee nigga to come on there. Onna G, cheap ass nigga, what it do?
That's what they need. A Milwaukee
Onna G, broke ass nigga. I'm catching cheese out here.
Well, you know, on PC, that's where PC, you can make a Milwaukee, Discord room. So
on the real, no,
possible.
I done seen them. Yeah. That'd be the crazy part about it.
I'm sure it's a lot of stolen Kias and a lot of.
I wonder when we're gonna get to a point
low
where
and broke niggas on there.
Because with this new GTA coming out, it got me thinking of the possibilities. Because we only probably with as much as
like Eric, you could buy pussy on there already. That's not mind blowing.
That's been a.
I know that's where your mind was going.
They've been buying pussy
strip
since
club.
the 80s
I didn't blue racks
on
in GTA strip club.
Real live.
That's
like
crazy.
Shoot that bitch.
That's been happening since then.
But what I was saying, like when it comes to GTA, as far as the advancement, what has been like 12 years since they dropped GTA 5, 13?
About 10.
It's like 10. It's like
10 years.
Because I've had it on 360, 3 systems.
Yeah.
I don't Xbox 360, Xbox One, and this one. Am I right? Am I making that up?
I remember I graduated.
I definitely had it on 360. I can't remember if it was on. I don't think it was on the regular Xbox. I think it was just on 360.
Yeah, it was on 360. I just was about
was
to
that
graduate.
2010, 2011?
Yeah,
it was 2013.
So at this rate, we probably got 2 or 3 more Grand Theft Autos in our lifetime left. So I guess my question is,
I ain't ready to be here for Grand Theft Auto 7. Fuck that.
I ain't gonna lie. The map on 6. They leaked it. That I got anxiety because I'm like, oh, these little when you got to drive your semi all the way down to drop the drugs, that's gonna be like 4 hours.
Well, yeah,
too much anxiety.
No, I'm gonna say it like this. I think they should. If they do have an online joint, you should be able to go to all the other cities too.
I think that's
what I was thinking. Slick. Are we gonna get to a point where the whole United States is a simulated? Like we can go anywhere. Like I can go to simulated Atlanta, simulated LA, and shit. Because you talk about having the Milwaukee Grand Theft Auto, but if they can somehow use Google Maps to just map this shit out.
I'm gonna say it like this: if they do like a GTA for Chicago. Milwaukee will be included, but they gonna fuck our name all the way up. It's gonna be Milwaukee, Milky Way, Milky Way, Wisconsin, some shit like that.
And your mission is gonna be you just caught a case. You got to go to Milwaukee for a week and
on the real
find a fat white bitch to survive. That's gonna be their mission.
The case was just burglary.
You got to be a Kia boy for another week and shit. There's some whole little side missions.
Eric, you were partially right because for the new GTA. So I listened to like Dan Le Batard, a couple Miami shows, and they were just in awe of the details. So supposedly they actually did do like some Google Map shit where they went and took pictures and got the best renderings of clubs and everything. So it's a possibility it would take long, but this Miami is Vice City. It's supposed to be like the most detailed game ever.
Oh, this mug bigger. Like that's the
because they did that with but like with Spider-Man. I know people live in New York like, oh shit, this Spider-Man, this nigga's at my job right now. Right. So the games are getting crazy. We're not big enough city to really have something, but I'm sure with some of these rooms you can make with PC. I'm sure these RPG rooms, I'm sure they'll have a little more. You'll probably get like a little radius of downtown. They'll probably have like a little fake Burleigh or something like that. But
that's probably as far as it's going to go. They're going to go to Burleigh.
I mean, that's where all the action is, right? That's where all the action is.
All they're going to have is Sherman Park Boulevard and motherfucking Appleton.
Gonna be just like niggas dancing and shooting.
On the real. Niggas going to be out here pointing fingers.
Twerking and shooting.
Onna G,
running red lights.
That's the first time you're gonna hear Onna G on GTA. They gotta kill the Milwaukee nigga.
So Eric, you have kids. What would be the age that you would allow them to play GTA?
I mean, I think they already playing GTA 5, so that I think
really?
we've already opened that Pandora's
Yeah, low
box.
key. No, I think low key. I don't put him. I seen your daughter playing Saints Row at the old crib, and she had a crew and I forgot. I was like, what the fuck you know about Saints? The first one Saints Row where you could like smoke crack and shit.
I'm impressed.
She had a whole crew. I'm like, so, and to be fair, like Roblox, the games they really could play it. That shit is really modded.
That Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Ooh, nigga, these kids in Minecraft. That's like the new crack, nigga, for real.
Man,
don't let them get like that and that Roblox shit. Them Robux, they itching for that shit. Like, ooh, can I get Robux? Please?
My guy Joe came in here the other day and he was watching my daughter play Roblox and watching the kids play Roblox. And he's like, this shit weak. This weak. And I'm like, bro, that's because you an old nigga looking at the graphics. Nigga. You don't understand how much endless possibilities they have at this game. Like the possibilities are endless, and that's why when I talk about this new GTA dropping. I get into my head of like, if this is what they looking like for this GTA 6, how intricate the detail is, how crazy it is, what the hell is GTA 9 and 10? Are we going to get to a point where the whole universe is simulated, where I can just go anywhere? Motherfuckers don't even got to go outside no more. If I want to discover some shit, I can just go on GTA and hop around the whole world. Like, where are we going with this? Because I feel like they advancing the culture in a lot of ways. Because I tell my wife when we driving all the time, and I don't care what nobody say, I blame GTA for these crazy ass, stupid ass new drivers now. These motherfuckers drive just like the niggas on GTA.
But at the same time, niggas been getting into accidents a long time.
Yeah,
there's been dumbass drivers even in the 50s.
But you gotta think about it. As long as this game is out,
but it's worse. It's just these little plastic ass cars.
As long as these games have been out, a lot of these young dudes learn how to drive playing GTA.
Yeah,
and
you know what I mean? They feel like they can just hop. And then, to be fair, a lot of them are impeccable drivers. It's just they're retarded. Exactly. So that's really what it comes down to. But a lot of people learn
just looking at it
the hand-eye coordination.
It's not that. Really?
What's that again?
They looking at it like it's a game, and it's not
they
that.
Think they're going to teleport to the hospital after they
No, motherfucker, you will lose your head for real.
There's no cheat
off
code.
Your shoulders.
And most of you niggas ain't got no insurance, so there is no going to the paint shop and fixing your shit. Like that's called Geico in real life. That's called like Progressive.
Like my nigga Josh Buckhalter said, I feel like if you got insurance, you able to talk shit.
Oh yeah,
you talk big shit on the road,
and Colin can attest to this. I give niggas the drill. Like we get hit, everybody fall out because I need the 2024. Like
real?
That's insurance talk.
Right.
I'm waiting for a nigga to hit me. I'm flopping.
Oh nigga, I was just on the way back to the crib. Motherfucker had dipped into my lane. It was a Beamer too. I luckily moved out the way. I was mad as a bitch.
Oh, no, yeah,
not even the fact that he almost hit me, just the fact that I just had good ass reflexes and shit. I'm like, damn.
Have you seen Marcus Smart playing the playoffs? Marcus Smart, that's me on the road when I have insurance. Like you bump into me, I'm falling, I'm flopping. I want the call. One call, that's all. That's what I need. Shout out to them. But man, it's a crazy world. The video games is gonna be crazy. I can't wait till they get to the point where we got the virtual reality glasses and we actually
that's already a thing to a point. Yeah.
Once they get GTA to a point where it really feels like you're walking around the city and shit, that's when I feel like the rise of incel and crazy shit's gonna happen. Because motherfuckers are. I feel like right now the reason why people so crazy because we not outside enough. I call our generation the last of the scuffed knees generation, where we actually had to bust our
green hose.
I mean, there is a lot of gay,
by dogs,
there's a lot of gay dudes now,
right? You scrapes from your bike type shit. Yeah, I already know.
That's where you're getting these overly zesty neo type niggas.
I have one last question on the video game tip. Do you think these games accelerate some of this violent behavior, or do you think it curdles the behavior? Like, this might be a little crazy, but it was this theory that these pedophiles had, like, well, we're gonna have these little kid dolls, therefore we won't mess with little kids. Seriously, it's retarded, but that's what they said. So do you think because
pedophile to
you are, but do you feel like if you just if you let some of these people play that and let their anger out, that they won't do it in real life, or do you think it makes them want to do it in real life?
Okay, I say, to me, I feel like you do need a release. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and just be like, oh, it's bad, it's this, because shit, I played it. I was playing Vice City. I was playing the original. I was playing, San Andreas. So I can't just sit up here, but at the same time, I'm not finna go out here and blow a motherfucker head off. Why? Because I know what consequences come with that. Yeah. Whether if it's jail or the nigga spinning the block.
But you be the man because you kill somebody.
Okay, yeah, and you're gonna be a dead man in the next 30 days.
If you're watching porn,
if you're lucky,
if you're watching porn, don't you eventually want to fuck a bitch like the porn star?
I don't think.
Or can you
really
separate the two?
Well, like Ruby Rose stalked
But
her.
I'm saying, are
He
you
was
wanting
obsessed with
somebody to
porn.
be looking ass and kissing you in the mouth?
No.
Okay, then. So that's not really your thing. You enjoy it. I mean, nigga, yeah,
So
I like watching LeBron James, but I'm not finna get out there and guard the nigga.
No. So I think where we at is certain shit can be enjoyed through the technology, whatever. But I think when it comes to certain shit like pedophiles and all that type of shit, I don't think the doll situation. I don't think we should be catering to them. But as far as does it,
that was just a comparison.
Oh, yeah, I know. But as far as does it curb the violence or does it make it worse? I think it definitely makes it worse because I think all it does is open up
enable.
So I have a question for you. If you could have a business deal where you know you can make at least $25 million, but you have to just invest $1,000, but they're gonna make little kid dolls for pedophiles, like little kid sex dolls for pedophiles.
God,
I don't even know.
damn.
You're not gonna be able to put this on YouTube. Would you invest your money in that? Or you got to put in $1,000, you know you're going to get $20 million.
You're not finna
how many
Geraldo
I'm getting $20 million, but I got to put $1,000.
You got to put in $1,000, but it's for little kid sex dolls for pedophiles.
You got a smart nigga right here.
Yeah,
This nigga got Geraldo questions.
I just want to know.
So if you were to decide to buy into these pedophile dolls,
that means yes. When niggas start doing jokes, that means yes. He don't want to say it. He has a career. I got you. I got you, bro. Money.
He like, nah, he don't want to.
Hey, cause I'm over here.
Yeah, let's fuck up the career. Let's see what he can do. Nah, man, I say it like this. I'm just like, nah.
What Michael Jordan say?
I'd rather invest in something worse.
Pedophiles buy Jordans too. That's what he said.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'd rather invest in something worse, like maybe a McDonald's.
That's facts.
Look, motherfuckers invest in
my ice
cream.
all the time. My ice cream machine will work.
I'd be a silent investor. Niggas ain't gonna put my name on that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, does my name got to be on it?
I'll pay a little extra franchise.
And
to keep my
now,
name on
now, see, once when you start explaining the details, that means your ass want to
well, it's
do
dolls,
it.
right? It's dolls. So
It's dolls.
So you can literally be saying, like, I'm trying to avoid. It's either that or a real kid. So I'm trying to put a barrier in between the pedophiles and the
so
kids.
basically they fucking Barbies.
Because it's kind of like when you give drug addicts like Narcan.
Barbie hug.
It is because you're kind of encouraging, hey, keep getting high and overdosing because you'll be saved. So, listen, however you want to play, I just want to know how your mind is.
The more I break it down, the more I want my money. I'm doing
America.
this
Fetty Wap gonna kill you, but just keep taking it. Don't worry, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the 25 because I'm thinking like it's dolls and fucking like I'm
I
actually
mean, they making money off these dolls anyway.
You could justify and say you probably saving somebody's life because this guy's getting his rocks
They
off.
got these little AI robot motherfuckers too.
That's scary.
That's
too,
even scarier.
Man.
They talk. They got real movement and everything. You think it's a real person?
I'm trying to get a Tyler AI little robot. Shit.
Wow, you eventually gonna be able to. The way this AI shit looking now, you're eventually gonna be able to put whoever face you want on any type of scene and roll with it. Like that's where we're going with, and that's why I'm like
revenge porn about to be scary.
Very scary,
real.
And
don't get me wrong, I'm gonna put your face
on
this Jasmine
I just
Sky
realized
porn.
too,
Dumb bitch. 5 white niggas in your
with
face.
them deep fakes.
That's scary. And I'm thinking like I don't know, in like 10 years I might not have a profile picture or nothing on my social media no more because motherfuckers just take your shit and
imagine
your folks getting hit from the back by somebody.
Imagine your face superimposed and it's the booty warrior face. Like niggas want face. I'm just saying, like niggas. That's women do it. Niggas is next. You might be in the gay porn. Don't even know.
Gotta be careful. And on a more serious note, since we were talking about the other topic with pedophiles. Motherfuckers got to be careful. Not that I hate pedophiles isn't a good segue, but unfortunately that's where we're at. You got to be careful. People got to be careful putting their kids' pictures online now. Because sick weirdo motherfuckers now. Like all of that sharing your kids and sharing all that. Fuck all that. Because this new technology, I don't trust.
My girlfriend was mad. She was like, who do Yana think he is covering his kid's face? I'm like, well, dude, that's creepy. Well, don't post him. Like, I get it, but I really look down on some of these parents who clout chase on kids. Like, it was different in our generation.
So much display, but I get it to a point. But even then, it's like you can't just do that all the way.
What do you mean?
Okay, so where you see the parents that do be putting motherfuckers out there, like they post their kids every day. That's their thing. That's just a thing of theirs. Some people
failed clout chasers themselves.
And then you got other people that are private with theirs. They still take their pictures. They had their moments, and they keep those cherished away. Like some people don't. I mean, however you cherish them is up to you. Me, I personally feel more the private time. Yeah, if it be that every once in a while. It ain't some shit, and it's like 24 hours. This bitch go.
You got kids?
I got a little girl.
I want to try to put all your business out there.
I got a little girl.
Is her face covered? I mean, because you have a career going, you popping like, and then you have your
I will
personal
say
stuff.
I have only a few out there, but at the same time, I'm not constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Because women.
I'm not for display. That's
you
not
shouldn't
what
be.
it's for. I will keep my life mostly private.
As you should. The real, because women get mad at me when I say certain stuff like this. When I'm like, well, you gotta realize this is for y'all. You know what I mean? It's not really for the kid. I see the people who set their kids with social media pages. They got them dressed up all grown. No. All this is really for you. You gotta keep it real that maybe this is not the best move because there's like some celebrity kids that's like, I just want to be like regular. I'm seeing that more now.
Right.
I don't really want to be famous no more. I'm 13, 14. I don't want to be all in the videos no more. You see Kid and Kanye kids flipping off the paparazzi. Every kid not really with that, and they're at the highest level. So I'm like, is it worth it to put your kid out there?
I feel like no.
Because I'm seeing on Twitter like I'm following you to see you squirt. I don't care about your kid or your problems. Right. You know what I mean?
So
they get mad like,
squirt.
Yeah, I don't want to see your kids.
Nothing worse than the online whore who wants to be a family woman out of nowhere. Like those are the worst. Like you go from titties. Yeah, exactly. You go from titties to finger videos.
No, the Teen Mom chick one time. I think
the breast milk mom.
No, it was the Teen Mom chick.
The black chick, the big
Farrah. Little white girl, she had
from Teen Mom.
Yeah,
I thought you meant calcium cannons.
She went from MTV to porn.
That shit crazy.
That's crazy though. Like, I mean, I don't know if she do it still. I don't know, but it's like,
it was like a,
you know what I mean? Like, damn,
since the
just
pandemic,
to make that kind of jump.
I think the pandemic kind of, since then, we've seen a lot of the everyday mom girls that are like not afraid to bask in their sexuality and shit. And for some of them, y'all got it. Like some of them, I can see
because there's a lane. Because like, I'll be honest, sometimes I'm in porn, I want just a mom.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone. I'm sorry, I want some real.
Too weird.
It is, but I want not a mom, but I just want a real. Sometimes I just want desperate amateurs. I just want a mom that just want a few bucks. I don't want a bitch with crazy big titties. I just want a mom that just kind of fake sexy and she just want to have a good time.
The girl next door, they call it. The girl next door.
It's the mom next. It's the MILF.
It's
the MILF.
MILF porn is the top porn though, as far as like ratings and algorithm. Everybody knows MILF porn is top.
MILF porn.
And I hate the young moms that's like the young women that's acting like MILFs. I want a real auntie in that bitch. Sorry,
just old looking.
You want some greens, baby?
Right. Well, see white women is dominating,
but you look 30. That's
white
not
women
good,
figured out the cheat code to MILF porn because they age so terribly. So now you got these white women that are 29, 31, talking, oh, I'm a MILF. Like when you look at her like a 29-year-old, you're like, you're not really that bad. But then when you put the MILF glass over your eye, then it's like, oh, she kind of look good. She cool.
Nah.
So the white girls got that cheat code right now.
Nah,
they age so fast.
Fuck
like,
that.
Like warm milk in the back of a car.
You ain't no true MILF until you done got one divorce in your goddamn life. God damn it. You had to have one. You had to have an ex-husband.
What's the age? But what's the age? What's the
feel like
age?
Over 35 is grown.
But that's not.
I feel like a 30 to 34, you ain't grown
I disagree.
yet.
I think 30 is the age. Cause I was about to say I know some 22-year-olds that was trying to do like the MILF shit. Like you just a whore.
You just had a baby at 18. That's why.
Right.
That ain't make you no damn MILF.
I think over 30. Nobody MILFing under 40.
I think cougar. You
40 or higher.
You said 40
40 ball or higher, bro.
I would say 35 only because you approaching.
You gonna tell a 36-year-old woman she not a MILF with 2-3 kids? That's good.
But we got to break down.
She done had a life.
What is a MILF though? Mom, I'd like to fuck.
Yeah, that's a mom.
Now when you're 35, 34, you should still have linger some of the sexiness from your 20s.
You still
whether you're a mom or not.
Right.
It shouldn't be mom. Like what we're talking about is a certain aesthetic, a certain look, a mom look. Not like just technically I'm a mom. Like I don't think it works like that. Like as far as when you do the porn, they're not saying like, oh, you have a kid, so I'm gonna put you in the MILF section.
Right.
You gotta have that older looking look.
You're
to
right,
it
that grown.
You're kind of edged towards
look.
granny porn. Honestly.
No, I'm not.
Dog said granny porn.
They call that mature, Colin, and that's on it.
Well, there's
that's
mature.
a category.
No, there's mature then granny.
Mature then granny. Mature. That's like 50 though. That's like
but mature be a lot
of. That's like
of
50, 60.
Sometimes you gotta dig deep into granny too.
No, that's too much. Once you go into the granny,
I
feel like when you going into granny, you looking for powdered milk. That's what that is.
Well,
I'm lactose. Shit.
Before we go to the next topic, we got to give a shout out to the MILF GOAT, Sarah J. We got to give her a week yearly.
Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H, exactly. And you know, it's funny like that we talking about.
It's time to play the game.
Because women always talk about how could you guys jerk off to Sarah J. And she's so disgusting. Listen. Y'all don't understand the MILF aesthetic.
Listen, women, y'all watch these reality shows, baddies, and they be fat bitches in bonnets fighting all day.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to watch an old white lady like a wrestler, fuck, don't judge me, okay?
Ooh, check the comments.
Yeah, fuck that.
Exactly.
That shit been.
She was on my
lately.
algorithm. A lot of her shit ain't HD though. Some old shit. I'm like, I'm on a 4K wave right now. Her shit was like DVD.
Oh yeah,
quality.
Right.
I ain't
the
really
4K shit kind of is fucking it up for the old
the OGs.
the OGs in the porn game.
Right.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
but hey,
they gonna start having remastered porn.
But to segue it all together,
Nigga.
I'm gonna tell you what's changing the game. And those of you porn aficionados out there, you guys, you utilize some of this intel. The AI, they got AI rescaling now, where they taking the old porn videos and they rescaling them with AI, and now they looking 1080p and shit now, 4K. So that's about to change the game because you about to get Cherokee Diaz, Pinky type shit, 4K now.
Oh wow.
Changing the game.
I don't think we ready for Wesley Pipes and AI. Like, that's not finna happen. You
It's coming.
talking
It's
shit
coming.
in AI? Yeah, you like this shit, don't you? Yeah.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. All that AI shit, and just like outside of the porn, it's gonna be interesting. The older movies, like the movies, like back in the day movies, that once they get rescaled with the new technology, especially with AI, it's gonna make it like what was the Gone in the Wind and all these random ass movies from back in the day. Once they get rescaled with AI and shit, or you be able to watch like The Wiz with Michael Jackson or old ass Temptations clips and shit, old Wilt Chamberlain highlights and shit, the AI is able to bring it so we can see this shit.
It's like how you right there.
Exactly.
Like,
it's going to change the game completely on how we view the world, how we view the past. Because this grainy shit kind of gives you a certain image of shit. And when you see shit crispy, like I saw one, all they did was put a Wilt Chamberlain highlight reel, but they put it in color. And I'm watching them play, and I'm like, this nigga was a lot colder than I thought he was. Like, the white boys was trash out there getting dunked on. But when you see
that black and
color,
white shit, they try to dull it down.
Yeah.
Like it's not really that good. No.
Yeah. But on another note, something else that they've been trying to dull down is the using of ski masks in public places.
Oh, nigga, no more shiesties.
We got to talk about free Pooh
No
Shiesty.
more shiesties.
But I'm done with the Pooh Shiesties. Like the Pooh Shiesty masks since the pandemic have been going to way too far, to the point where a lot of these establishments are starting to say, you know what? You're banned. We're not allowing you in here with no Pooh Shiesty mask on. And we talked about it on the show all the time. We go into restaurants. You go out when we was watching a Bucks game. You in the Deer District. You going downtown Water Street, going to the bars. Half of these young niggas, 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Half of these young niggas don't even bathe. Like I don't know what it is about these new young niggas, but y'all are comfortable in must in a way that we weren't. But that's neither here nor there. But then you add the Pooh Shiesty element to it. All that neck sweat building up, like at 100 degrees. Like take that shit off.
That's gonna turn your neck black as a motherfucker right there.
When your whole mission is just to kill someone, you don't have time for a shower. That's what I've learned.
Right.
That's what it comes down. And this law that was passed by is Philly's trying to pop it off. So the thing that went viral was Philly, because Philly
hefty with the shiesties.
I watch a lot. Like I said, I watch a lot of crime shit, and it's a war zone out there.
Right.
And I saw a video of somebody who took the life of a young lady, had the shiesty, kind of pulled it down. It was grainy, but he had the shiesty on, and that was like 2 years ago, and they still haven't found him. So it's some crazy shit going on. I get it. My thing is, it's the summer, so I kind of understand it. Atlanta's trying to push it. I'm for it. Even businesses, there's certain grocery stores.
You're not gonna come in here looking like you finna rob
even
a
some
nigga.
little hood. We don't got bodegas,
cool.
but yeah, our corner stores. I see no ski masks because it ain't the summer. I get it, and I'm tired of all you revolutionary niggas. Now all of a sudden y'all want to, well, that's discriminatory, da-da-da. And I know some of y'all black people, I know the black people who was tweeting that shit, like all the little, everything is got to do with black people. Why are we associated with shiesties necessarily?
Exactly. Why do we have to, why do black people always got to be the mascots for degenerate criminal
And
behavior.
the problem is, those
Right.
people, if you saw 6 young niggas at 10 at night, you just walk your car. If you saw 6 niggas with full-on ski mask in the middle of summer,
I think you robbing.
yeah, I hate these people act like they don't judge people. I judge people, sorry, and I'm great at it. I rarely mess up. I know
But
you.
at the same time, I'm gonna say it like this: some of them niggas be just wearing a mask for no goddamn reason.
Well, they
at all.
wear it for the aesthetic because
Right.
they want to look like a certain way.
Right, you want to look like something.
What's a certain way though?
I done
They
seen
want to
one
look
of them
like Pooh
niggas.
Shiesty.
I done seen one of them little niggas get beat up. One of them asses be crying.
Well, you remember the
all the little
disgusting
tears
shit?
on his mask too, nigga.
See, hood nigga shit has become a costume for a lot of niggas. You remember the
It's
disgusting
mainstream
trend?
now.
Remember that disgusting shit during the pandemic where niggas was wearing those fake ass colorful bulletproof vests and shit?
Oh,
Like,
nigga, yeah.
I'm glad that shit went away.
I think that was.
I was so
that was
glad.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
a
you ain't
little
finna catch nothing but a
That
cold with
was-
that
that was-
motherfucker.
that was crazy.
You ain't blocking shit but a blessing with those.
Right.
That was a nasty era, bro. That was a nasty era.
But if we got to a point where niggas want to wear these hood nigga costumes, so now nigga like me that's just trying to pump my gas, 3 niggas hop out the car with Pooh Shiesty mask. I don't know who's the degenerate and who's the actor cosplaying the hood niggas now. We don't know who's who. So now when regular going about their day niggas get caught into a situation like we do it with, I'm not trying to cape for the police, but we always talk about how the police kind of put us all in one group. Where if all these niggas is wearing this hood nigga costume, you're making it easier for them to just be like, oh, they're all a gang or they're all this.
No, we not.
Can I tell you who really fucked it up? Honest, I'm gonna be honest. Nerd niggas and rare niggas, and it's like old niggas. I be seeing this like 45 walking down the street.
With the mask on.
I work. I don't work, but I do projects with a local
I'ma
school
say
in
it
the
like
area,
this.
and I seen a parent picking up his kid with a shiesty.
If you over 40 fucking wearing a mask and not a construction worker or a motherfucking.
y'all have weird ages. Why 40 though?
I'm just saying.
A nigga 39 his birthday next
you
week.
just too
You cool
fucking
with it.
grown
Got a
to be
week left for
doing
a
some
mask.
shit you know you shouldn't be doing.
That's facts. That's facts.
Like, my nigga, okay, I can get it. Unless it's 30 below out this bitch. Yeah, put on the
Exactly.
shiesty. Why are you wearing a shiesty to the club, my nigga?
Man, that shit is
I
crazy.
agree.
And it makes the whole club
They
look
got
sketch.
ops. They have ops. They don't want people
Yeah,
to notice
okay.
them.
I do it. If I do it, it's because I'm using it for some character shit.
Yeah.
I'm really actually trying to be not be like these little niggas. I'm like reflecting what you little niggas do all the time. When y'all say this on the G folks shit and all this, y'all really don't know what y'all do with the shit y'all say.
Yeah.
I'm just making it where nigga you see it like, oh damn, he can relate to it and all that. Yeah, because I see it on the daily.
This shit crazy.
But you also trying to get famous off of it. Niggas be having a little political shit. But no, you bringing attention to it.
I mean,
though,
I'm
for
gonna say
real.
it like this: I was gonna get famous off being funny.
No, you
Fuck
are
the
fun.
bullshit.
And our because every city has their shit. So
yeah.
and I haven't seen
It's Bloods and all that, nigga. It's a million. I done seen a million niggas.
It just can I
Do
say
them.
it's just funny what certain black people choose to defend, and I don't think this is something because you know what, it's
But,
hard
yeah.
work. This ain't something like black. We was going back and forth on Twitter. I know some people on Twitter. We was going back and forth and kind of it was. I deaded it quick because it was stupid, but I'm like, it's just funny what y'all choose to defend because if the way y'all talking, y'all would think I'm white. Like you not fooling me.
Right.
I know
Exactly.
how we think, and most of the people that got a problem with it are black people who work because. Even my nephew, we're having a family dinner. Why the fuck you got a ski mask? Like, why do you have that on? We had a family dinner.
On the real,
why,
bro.
why when I'm at Whole Foods or Walmart and you with your mama and you 21 and you at groceries, you know niggas be walking all slow.
Like I said,
why do
it
you have a
ain't 30
mask on
below
at
outside
Walmart?
You not a goddamn construction worker working underground, nigga. What are you doing?
Is that
Part of it-
is it a profiling law though?
No, it's not a profiling law.
I wouldn't say it's a profiling law,
It's
but at
profiling,
the
but I don't think they profiling.
But
black
at
niggas.
the same time, like I done been profiled on some just being a nigga. At the same time,
without the mask.
exactly, nigga. I done fit the description of some bullshit when I know I'm not nowhere near this bullshit.
And let's just bring
You
this
just a
up, too.
nigga that's in the area. That's all that is.
Ugly niggas had a pass in the fucking during the pandemic, right?
Oh, the
'Cause one
masses?
thing- the mask
yeah,
with
the
the ugly
mask to
niggas.
cover up.
All these crusty, the clown looking niggas, they was wearing the mask, the Pooh Shiesty, and now what's happening is, if you give any type of broke culture a opportunity to cover their face, a lot of these ugly broke motherfuckers
yeah.
gonna take it, bro. And a lot of these motherfuckers, nobody with high self-esteem is walking around with a mask on all day. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Right.
Nobody with any type of self-esteem about themselves walking around. So you got these low self-esteem ass niggas, crusty, wearing the same outfit every day, but we can't talk about him because we don't know who he is because it's just a nigga in a Pooh Shiesty mask. I say, I hope they make the ban federal, make it across all 50 states. Fuck it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I go to, we was at the, what was that? I was at some march or it was some fest. I forgot, but we go to the corner store and I'm in there with the kids and immediately there's like 5 niggas going there to pay stuff. And these are just kids, but they all had on Pooh Shiesty masks in there to get candy and shit. So I'm looking around like, do I gotta murk a nigga in this bitch or something? I'm like, this shit, like, I don't know. Like, so I just don't see the point of it. Now, when it's, like you said, when it's cold, I understand, but I just don't see the point of being hot other than you trying to be a fake ass costume hood nigga. So shout out to the real hood niggas out there. I'm sorry you guys have to suffer for the fakeness, but it is what it is.
We gotta call this the old nigga podcast.
It might have to be.
The rocking chair podcast.
Yeah, because I mean, because you get older and you start seeing the bullshit. Because even these Pooh Shiesty wearing niggas, when they get our age or older, they're gonna look back like, I can't believe I was doing that stupid shit.
Right.
The ones that aren't did it in jail.
It's some shit, we ain't proud of, but nigga, we weren't wearing masks. Like,
right.
I feel like at that time, a nigga that wore a mask, he's robbing.
Right.
Yeah. He robbing. No, this ain't for fashion, nigga. This is somebody's gonna be a victim.
Right. I wanna bring up a podcast topic that I saw that was floating around, and it was this woman, and she was almost, you could tell she was angry to a point because she was arguing with this guy on the pod, but she was talking about how the conversation was about how men friendships last longer than women friendships do. And she kind of got defensive about it because in her mind, she says that a lot of men's friendships are just superficial. They don't go deep. They don't go deep enough. And it's just that, basically what she was trying to say is we call everybody our friend. Even people that really shouldn't be friends.
Wait, a woman said this?
A woman was saying that.
Damn, women do that.
This is funny, though, to me. I'm going to say this, is that a lot of the time where women be talking about, y'all don't go deep. Have you ever heard the conversations niggas have?
Yeah, pause too on that too.
Yeah,
not on you.
Pause on that situation.
I don't want to go deep on those.
I know I gotta be in. I know it's the is what it is area. Goddamn.
No, I'm gonna let you.
But no, I know. I get it. But at the same time, like y'all don't really hear the conversations where men be having like that really be a real thought to us. Like, would you rather fuck a bitch without 2 legs or just no nose? You know what I'm saying?
I think
we actually go into detail with that shit.
We keep it more real than they do. Trust me.
Exactly.
I have a lot.
We take shit at face value.
Yeah, I've had a lot of homegirls I was close with, platonic friends. I have a lot of females, aunties. I know how they talk, and they tell the story they need to tell. Yeah. Niggas do too, but we'll get into some shit. Every once in a while, car my guy, we just grab some back from. We talking. We were talking for 40 minutes. You know, you get the vent, you can talk your shit, and that's why it's my nigga. But I know how women get their friends off the mood they're in during that time, and who's gonna kind of dick ride them.
Exactly.
We don't really go off that like that.
Women don't accept people for who they are.
Yeah,
women be secretly in competition with each other on the low, not on no like. It's not to be
keep it on the low.
Exactly, like outright, like they just trying to do it or some shit, but it be just little moments where, you know, motherfucker try to upstage you. You ain't looking at it like nothing, but at the same time, you can just feel like you.
Because I hate when 2 girls in competition, like in a dick sucking competition. I can suck his dick better. Yeah. Let's try right now. Ready, go.
But see, that's the only time where they're not competitive. Because you know why? They're gonna do it only for 3 minutes.
Right, but the thing about it, right? The thing about it is, I feel like women, the biggest difference between men friendships and women friendships, I feel like the girl was right on one aspect is we don't do a lot of deep conversations and shit with niggas. But it's like, you ever seen a woman get mad at her friend because her friend didn't tell her something, or she found out something like, you didn't tell me? Like, they take that shit personal. Like, you're supposed to indulge in all sorts of shit. I don't know how many times my wife would be on the phone, and sometimes I get mad. Like, why are you telling all this? But then I have to understand that's kind of how women communicate.
All I'm going to say is this. With men, we ain't gonna be like that as far as, oh, why you ain't telling me? Unless it's some shit like that's real. Like, nigga, why you ain't tell me you just got out of jail? That's something you know what I'm saying? That's like, nigga, why you ain't tell me you done fucked around and got in an accident? Nigga, why you ain't tell me the ops was after you? You know what I'm saying?
It's real shit, yeah.
That real shit, but at
shit
the same
where we
time,
feel like we could have helped you or something.
Exactly, like in that moment.
Why do you tell me you like niggas? I would have been stopped.
See, right
you.
there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's important.
And the other thing I feel like is women are a lot more needy in friendships.
Yeah,
like
facts.
if any man or any woman that's been in a friendship with a woman, being a friend with a woman is like having a whole nother relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
They want gifts, they want attention, they want to be prioritized and shit. Whereas niggas, when we see each other, we cool. When we don't, we don't.
If you don't call, this is how I go with some women friendships. If you don't call them at least 3 times out the day, they don't feel like you fuck with them.
Or you fake. Yeah,
On the real, you fake as a bitch if you don't call them at least 3 times out the day.
I get mad as a bitch if
If
any
you don't
of my
talk
male
at least
friends
an
call me
hour
2
and a
times.
half on the phone with me, you fake as a motherfucker. I'm gonna say that.
Right, that shit crazy.
That's how they feel. That's how it be. I be like, man.
Yeah,
No,
look,
you're not lying.
and they'll just sit on the phone. It's just a different, and I think women, I mean, they just got to stop comparing the friendships at the end of the day because it's two different. What we look for in friends and what y'all look for in friends is completely different
Exactly.
things.
We said that when there was we had the topic with the transgender male who was confused why they couldn't find male friends when they transition, and we kind of talked about that. Like most of our guys are day ones. My guy, like my core friends, I met over 10 years ago, and it was some other friends, and you kind of just latch on. We don't really do like, oh damn, you got some nice titties. Oh, let's be friends. Oh, you like to scare. Like we kind of like we stick with our niggas, and we got to meet them through other people. We have a different type of standard for who we consider friends and who we want around us.
And this is the even crazier thing, how it's so much different. Just even how we meet each other, like as far as men relationships, we meet each other off the dumbest shit, the smallest things. It ain't even about us, like on some shit like it could be, oh girl got a fat ass, don't it? Like that be some shit, or like this old boy, like shit, you trying to match, whatever, like some shit. You would never know, like it just be some humbug shit, and y'all have a lifelong friendship off that.
But you know what women do a lot too? They get mad at their friends for not living the life the way they feel like they should live the life. Whereas I feel like with men, we're way better at, well, I don't like that he does that, but that's him. When we kick it, like it's plenty of my friends or we
That
can all
do shit
talk
I don't like,
that,
but I can't, you're a grown man.
Our relationship is our relationship, and what you do in your time, whatever, that's what you do in your time. Women can't do that. They're too entrenched in everything in everything about the life.
You can't do
So
that.
it's like,
That's not right.
If you so much as get a boyfriend and the woman, the friends don't approve of the boyfriend.
That make or break the real live.
The friendship is done.
Make or break that relationship for real.
Exactly.
If
but
the homegirls don't fuck with
on
you,
a nigga
it's over with.
Wait, so are you saying that's why you get like the quote unquote hater friend, like the
To a point, yes. But
you left me, therefore I want to fuck your shit up so we can be cool again.
Like,
that
but
sounds like some
same
deep
time,
rooted lesbian
that
subconscious
misery love company type shit. No, I get that.
And that's the reason why it's so dangerous. The whole rhetoric with women right now is dangerous online because the loud, bitter, single women are the loudest. Sometimes it's not about the representation always goes to the loudest. Yeah. You know, so these single, bitter, baby daddy number 2, never chose the right nigga type women, they're the loudest online. So a lot of times the women who actually got potential to be married or be in a healthy relationship or are in that, they feel pressure to kind of get sucked into that black hole that these bitter baby mamas is in and shit. So they cosplay, like we said before. They play fake hoe. They play fake, oh, I'm going to twerk a little bit on the headlight whole time. Your man texting you and shit. You scared because you got to go home. So it's a whole different vibe. So I feel like just the dynamic amongst women makes their friendships different. Where I feel like with men, like I said, we accept niggas for who they are.
Exactly.
And that's that. That's my nigga. He a lame ass nigga, but that's my lame friend.
Right.
That nigga,
even the nicknames like Big Head Ass Tony or some shit like that. That nigga gonna be big head ass Tony forever, and it's not gonna change. Nobody's gonna be like, big head ass Tony ain't even gonna be tripping. He like, man, he not gonna be like, I have feelings and emotions about you calling me big head ass Tony. No, he like, yeah, that's me, big head ass Tony.
Exactly.
ASAP.
And just like, because like you said, sometimes people can't get past their reputation that they had in the past, like a Melissa Ford, who was a video vixen. Everybody remember the Melissa Fords. She recently got
top 10 probably video vixen. She's top 10.
And if we're doing, I'm not doing a top video vixen.
No, I just popped in my head. I'll give her.
She in that category. Yes,
she's in. I got to see what her dick sucking abilities was. Like, let's ask Ice-T what was going on. But recently she got into a situation where her and Cam is going at it because Melissa Ford made some comments about Cam and Mace, accusing them of messing with underage girls back in the day, which later turned out to be a lie, was proven to be a lie. And she didn't want to apologize about it. Not only did she not want to apologize about it, but everybody knows she on the Joe Budden podcast now. She was with Jason Lee. That went south. Now she with Joe Budden. And Joe Budden stood 10 toes down with him, talking shit. And all against Cam. Cam that came out, went in on Melissa Ford. But I guess it's crazy the situation we're in right now. We talked about this before, even though I do believe Diddy did it, but we talked about it with the Cassie and all these other situations.
Oh, yeah.
Actors, once you, like Colin said this last show, once you get that rape on your name, even just the accusation, your career or whatever can never be the same. And I feel like somebody like Melissa Ford.
Yeah, the P word too. Once they accuse you of messing with like little kids or something like that,
over with.
There's no, we're not waiting for the evidence. Niggas is just putting that on your name. Like we always say that. I'm always gonna say this. When
just in case for the future, I like grown ass women. I don't have no 8-year-old friends. I don't do none of that young ass shit. I'm an old
that's a good
nigga.
disclaimer, but you might just catch a bad little 23-year-old.
Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a washed 30-year-old with 3 kids. This nigga like little bitches, or he like little. You like little. No, I don't like washed bitches.
You just now able to go. Stomachs. No, you know why? Because your ass just now able to go to the liquor store. You don't know what I want.
I can tell you. You can pick it up.
You don't know what the fuck I want. You probably gonna try to grab some white liquor. You don't know I like dark.
But the fact that
I'm a grown ass man. You gonna grab me some New Amsterdam? Fuck is wrong with you? No, you can't do that. That's why I know. If a grown bitch gonna know, like, hey,
what's grown to you? Over 26 then? 25?
I say around my age. If you know this is how I know you my age. If I say DuckTales, ooh. God damn it, you familiar with that? We in the right age range.
Yeah, it's certain clues.
I don't want to hear who's Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it's certain
like
clues
you know what I'm
right
saying.
Away,
That's
right
not.
away.
I'd be scared of shit like that.
The
like,
music is a dead giveaway though. That's why I feel
that
like
be the thing, right?
First
Music
day,
and cartoons.
Yeah, that should be a dead giveaway.
I'm still getting topped if you don't know Lil Wayne though. If your ID check out, that's not a check for me. I also don't think that's a check for you. I think if you at a pool party and she on a Lil Wayne, you still getting topped if she bad enough.
No,
but it sound good though.
Hell no.
Good. Niggas be preaching like a motherfucker.
That's not.
Oh, you don't know who won the 2015 finals?
Just them
but you
little
22. Please.
That's the thing. Like, okay, I would say
you swallow.
That's
the question.
This nigga here.
No, that's not.
I mean, Melissa Ford. I think all the bitches like Melissa Ford need to be canceled. I don't feel like Joe Budden shouldn't have commented on this whole situation with Melissa Ford.
He should have edited it out.
He should edit it out. And then I feel like this whole thing, because especially somebody like a Joe, who you're the primary type of nigga who's at risk for this type of shit.
He has the creepy accusations looming on
him. Exactly. You already got accusations, and you got a group of women that claim you don't like women. So once you get into that, he hates women category, you're in prime real estate for getting accusations.
Well, that's why he's pandering more though.
He's pandering, but it's all fun and games. You want to stand 10 toes down. Then when you get your false accusations, I just feel like that type of shit though,
you shouldn't just play with a motherfucking name. Like, it's really people out here that went through shit. You know what I'm saying? But not, and to put that on top of motherfuckers, I get it to a point. Like I would just say that, man, it's crazy how it's going on like this. Even when it started with Bill, like that was the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when the first one came, then it's like 50 other came right after that, and Then from this, that, and the third, like back in 1975, he was da da da. And
see all that stuff is kind of the problem with this is she just kind of made it up. And I don't like how like
like some shit like that you make up, like that's some shit you don't want to play
what
with.
What do y'all think should be the consequence though?
You don't want a motherfucker to think something of you, and them saying like, oh yeah, she out here suck dick, woo woo woo. You don't want to be made to be like that, no, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if the nigga did lie about it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, he can stand up to it and say if he lied about it or whatever. But when you saying some shit about a motherfucker that's doing something of an unthinkable act, that's serious. And people don't, and especially the public seeing it, they look at that shit however way they're gonna look.
Well, I'm gonna quote what I quoted before. It's lucrative to shit on black men. It's lucrative to shit on black men. You don't have to apologize. Even her policy. The thing was, what pissed me off, she said it, whatever. She kind of said it tongue in cheek, and then they kind of checked her like, hey, like, what's the nigga, Ice? Everybody, except for one guy, the light-skinned nigga, they all was like, hey, whoa. She kind of, she stood on it. So when Cam checked her, she did apologize, but they dragged it out of her. Like, don't you think you want to apologize? That's fucked up. Like they kind of held it down. No, Cam is petty. I come from the Larry David, Cameron Dipset school of I'm gonna be petty, I'm gonna observe everything, and I'm just gonna kind of go from there. Like, I'm just gonna speak my mind. So I knew he was gonna come out. So they pretty much was like, "Hey, you gonna apologize?" She was like, well, I'm not gonna take it back, but I shouldn't. It's always that, but I'm like,
how the fuck you not gonna take something back?
Because it's a nigga, and I want to say when it comes to straight, heterosexual, cis black men, whatever y'all want to say, when it's time to apologize to us,
like that word.
I don't, but they
cis
know.
Black men,
I hate it, but since they want to play semantics when I argue, all that, whatever you want to call us, when it comes to apologizing with niggas who don't like niggas, it's always backhanded. It got to come with extra. You got to be forced out. But I can come up if I say black bitch, that's racist, and I gotta apologize. I might lose my platform. So I want the same energy on that. So she did kind of apologize. They dragged it out of her. Cam still went crazy, exposure and all that shit.
Cause he like shit. He had his.
He rejected her apology. And my whole thing is, well, if you apologize to me for wronging me, because that's a wrong.
Right.
Don't dictate how I should.
Man,
you shouldn't tell me how I should feel.
Ever.
You shouldn't tell me
if you spit on
how
me,
to react.
If you spit on me and I shoot you, don't tell me I was out of pocket.
Exactly. You can't.
I say when it comes to fake rape and fake child abuse accusation, fucking apology. Because at the end of the day, my reputation is going to be scarred for life. No matter, and the sorry isn't going to help that. So I say, fuck that apology. I think bitches like this should be getting charged. I hope he sue the fuck out of her.
He said I don't know what kind of
defamation of character. That can be
these type of hoes need to be held accountable for this shit. We can't get to a point where a motherfucker can just hop on a podcast, say some shit about a nigga. Now he has to live with that shadow forever and he innocent. That's fucked up. We can't get to that
all because a motherfucker having his way how he want to have his way.
And then Joe Budden pissed me off because he wanted to pull the whole we don't need the clickbait for our, he tried to pull the my platform bigger than your platform card. Yeah, I get it, Joe, but get the fuck out. You was just on the up come just like him. And now you in this situation where you done came up, now you want to look down. At the end of the day, that shit can happen to you, and then you gonna want sympathy coming your way.
It did happen to him, and he actually was doing it. She actually was beating his wife and stalking, and he was actually doing that stuff.
And now, but you know what, Colin?
But he shook it off.
What we're getting now, though, is, and it's making it worse, is we're getting the abusive niggas simping with the liars, trying to get dirt off their names. So now we got niggas like Joe Budden who you're actually beating bitches. You're riding with the lies because you want to look like a stand-up guy now. And it's double shitting on niggas who ain't doing shit. At the end of the day, the non-violent, non-hitting women, black niggas, that are the ones who got to suffer.
Right.
But you ass-beating motherfuckers and you fucking clout-chasing bitches that's doing shit for algorithm clicks, y'all get the win. Like, it's fucked up. So I don't like the situation. I'm riding with Cam on this. Fuck Melissa Ford. Hopefully... Yeah, fuck Melissa Ford. I want to go. I'm bumping the Cam. So I'm bumping that game.
It is
song.
what it is.
I'm bumping that game. What was that game song? Like Melissa Ford drive a Honda Accord or some shit.
Wouldn't get far.
I'm bumping wouldn't get far.
Which is weird because you actually hate that song.
I despise them. But today it's a rotation.
Yep, I'm throwing that on there. Go ahead.
Man,
So you want to go to war and drive a Honda Accord? That's what he said about Melissa Ford.
and another person that's been in the news way, we've been talking about a lot lately, and then finally something else just happened to him. We talk about Charleston White. He been keeping his name in the algorithm,
nigga.
And that's before we even get too deep in Charleston White, that in itself has become a skill for these new content creators. Is they get on by doing something viral, and then they continue to do crazy shit or stay
mostly trolling.
Stay doing
trolling should be
to keep themselves in the algorithm. And like I said, the fucked up part about our culture right now, and the reason why I know for a fact Trump is going to win the presidency is because we like to be entertained more than we like to be led.
You think they're gonna let him be that with a felony?
Definitely.
With the felony? I'm not saying it's not unlikely.
You gotta understand the state of America right now. Nobody really believes in politics anyway. So everybody's thing is they want entertainment.
That's honestly what it is.
Most people, and I think Biden and Trump are trash, but most people can't tell you shit either Trump or Biden has done or didn't do. Right. Like realistically, nobody really knows. So what you want to know what most people are basing off of? Biden is boring, Trump is entertaining. Yep. When you actually start talking politics, that's why I respect anybody who can give me facts. If you're giving me facts and shit these guys actually did or didn't do, I just say, hey, you got it. Because they both fucked up to me. But what I don't like is that today's politics is all about who's likable, who's going to get us the clicks.
Right.
And let's be honest, Trump is basically when Trump is president, he's basically a stand-up comedy. He's basically a stand-up comic with a nuclear
That's not new, though, because when Richard Nixon was going for his second run, that was the first time they had a live, or was the first one? But he had a live debate with John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy smoked him. He wasn't used to. So it's always about popularity and all that, and everything you saying is right. But I think that Biden hurt himself so much, and like you said, everything you saying is right. But he also fucked niggas over. You know, niggas. You got that reparation. And what's the major thing that he fucked us over the student loans? They got me getting letters the last 3 months. Hey, nigga, we restarting this. You're a little late. We gonna fuck with you. I'm like,
but this is where
I've been eating good off this.
You ain't black. You
fucked
tell
me
how
white
about that, motherfucker?
Yeah,
you ain't helping us
Can I
with
say
these
this
student
too?
loans.
His son being on trial for smoking crack and doing that. I don't care what Trump kids did.
Well,
I don't like Biden's son getting to smoke crack and fuck prostitutes.
Okay,
and you get to write off clean,
Obamas.
but Young Thug is about to go to prison for life. I want you out of here.
I'm not saying one of them kids gonna have a vice. You one of the fucking president's
This vice
kids,
is scary though. The nigga spent over $1 million on prostitutes and cars.
We won't even get into
Shit,
the,
you in DC? That's where it's at.
Your parenting into the China shit.
Your parenting skill sucks. I'm sorry.
But this is what I don't understand.
Hey, you have so much pressure. You the president's son.
So you got
no pressure.
You got to smoke crack.
Just don't smoke crack and fuck prostitutes on camera. That's
even more reason why you should be more careful about that. But I just feel like what I don't understand, and I hate when we get into a politics tangent, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Like I said,
but he fucking smacked dude.
What I hate about it is
hard, boy. Oof.
We all can agree that neither one of these last two presidents really did shit because none of them, they all had promises. Nobody's kept shit. Like I said, nobody followed up with shit. So why the fuck are we going back? That's what I don't understand. To me, what's wrong with America is we need fresh faces, fresh voices, fresh people right now. That's what we need. We keep recycling the same people who fucked us over, expecting new results, and it's not gonna work. We can all agree. Like different. Biden said a whole bunch of shit, and Biden was able to get it off because at the time we was done with Trump. Trump was the big bad wolf. So Biden came in and was like, well, guess what? I'm not really good at this, but I'm not Trump. And we jumped on it. We gave it to him. Now that we've realized he ain't it, and I said this before Biden even got elected. I said this on the pod. I said we need to be treating Biden like a substitute teacher, like an interim coach. Like a nigga that's just here until we can find another candidate to lead the way. The problem is, all this time Biden been in office, we ain't been doing no research or looking for nobody else. We've been stuck on fucking Trump. Right. So now it's like, okay, so we're gonna go back to what didn't work. Because as much as you might hate Biden, Trump is the reason Biden is in office.
But the DNC, the Democratic Party, has not gave us any other options.
Because
we still
they're
got less
idiots.
than a year.
They're disconnected. They're idiots.
I agree.
They don't have their ear to the streets. That's the problem with it. They don't have their ear to the streets because we already know Republicans don't have their ear to the streets, but they don't need to have their ear.
They're right.
Because their votes don't come from the streets, so they don't have to have their ear. The Democrats, y'all votes come from the streets. So y'all ear needs to be on the streets. And I don't know what the fuck. Y'all went too far down.
But a lot of these politicians, too, don't do enough to earn the vote, but we don't make it to where they should either. That's a lot of the time, too.
And that's why I'm at the point where I almost, and I don't want to say this, but I realize we don't have much of a choice. So I'm trying to turn lemons into lemonade at this point.
Right.
My reason for almost wanting Trump to win at this point, because I want him to fuck shit up to the point where the Democrats are forced to make a move. Because if Trump comes back in office and he starts fucking shit up and does all this little shit and everybody goes back into an uproar like they was before, now the Democrats are forced to make a move. But if we put Biden back in office again, they can continue to be complacent. Yeah. They don't have what's putting any pressure on them to make any moves. They didn't have to do shit. We put Sleepy Joe in there and y'all still voted for me. Yeah, so I almost want the Republicans.
Sleepy Joe a second.
Yeah.
All this president talk.
It took for Scar to take over the Pride Land for them to appreciate when Simba them came back. Right. It took the bitch back over. Maybe we need a Scar moment again. Maybe we need this shit to go
shit,
dark.
I'm going to tell you this. When Scar was in motherfucking office, we got 1,400 a couple times. On the real shit.
I'm editing that out.
Niggas was not going to sit up here and act like these PPP loans did not become a thing in these streets.
Now, the PPE loans, that's a little different.
That shit.
The PPE loans is a little different.
This nigga over here rubbing his head. He like, nigga, I remember that last PPP loan I had. Woo!
The PPE loans.
Boy, I had that Hellcat, nigga.
I've never seen more Pooh Shiesty masks wearing niggas in Teslas before.
I swear. Nigga, that is crazy. I'm seeing black people in Teslas now.
That's that PPE money.
Nigga, I'm like, oh my goodness.
After 2020, I'm like,
you know how you like see some shit so much you think something wrong with it?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Like, I was like, man.
I'm like, this nigga, Tesla come by smelling like grape Swisher Sweet. I turn around, this a little shiesty nigga. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, is there a Tesla sale? I don't know. Did we get a Tesla coupon?
Using the extension cord to plug up his goddamn car.
This nigga in the trap.
That big orange cord, nigga. He used that motherfucker on the side of the house.
This nigga at Clark trying to get a charge. Like, y'all got any charge? Nigga, ain't no charge ups at Clark, nigga.
On the J Fox, where the plug at on this bitch, Fox? I'm finna plug this bitch on the side of the house, Fox.
This nigga ran your grandma light bill up and
on
shit.
My mama.
Because your ass want to charge the Tesla up. But hey, it's a new world. Hopefully we get this shit together with the politics shit. It's all fucked up. Last thing I do want to talk about before we get the fuck up out of here, on another note, we talked about a situation where there was a tweet or a post. I gotta touch on this because we just talked about the Pooh Shiesty niggas. We talked about the Tesla niggas. So I feel like all of this kind of go hand in hand with what we've been talking about. A girl was talking about how y'all always make fun of us for liking the hood niggas, but what y'all don't understand is hood niggas got charisma. Hood niggas got swag, and that's what a lot of you niggas lack. That's what we like. Hood niggas got it's fun.
Trauma, nigga, too.
And I always hear this. I always hear this women that date the hood niggas, they always talk about how much it's fun, and they like the rush, and they like all this other shit. And I'm like, but then a week later, when you're in a lake because you said you wanted to dump him and he got mad and shot you in the head, now we're supposed to be like, oh,
it's like,
you niggas ain't shit.
You in it for the you out here in it for the thrills? I mean, like, look, if you want some thrilling shit, bitch, take your ass to a roller coaster or something. That's what you could do.
Don't do shit for the thrill. Like, who was that? Houdini?
Right.
Houdini died because he was doing tricks and shit. Yeah. Wanted to do the thrill. He thrilled his ass to the death. Don't give me the grave. I don't want to hear about excitement and charisma and the thrilling if you're not willing to take the underbelly of that shit. If you're not willing to get shot and beat and thrown right. And I'm not pro that. I ain't gonna lie,
but it is some gangster ass broads out here that be hanging with these hood niggas. These bitches, ooh, they got a pint of lean, a 380.
You need that if you want the thrill.
On the real, all they know how to make is baked chicken and rice.
And that's true. That 8 kids, and when the dad go to jail, they
but crazy. Pussy is fire.
And we talked about age a lot, but I'm gonna say, like, if you're
on the real, like, pussy be fire.
If you're still 30 plus talking about some thrill,
you about
and
to have number 9
shit,
with her ass.
You're already lost. You know, you already lost.
Man, the whole thing of this hood niggas, like, it's that rush. It's funny. Like Wale said in a song, college girls want a hood nigga, smart, and hood chicks want a thug. That is fucked up.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought maybe this was an inside joke or something.
No, I didn't. No, I was like, the Wale shit. As far as this hood nigga charisma shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how you could be charismatic with a fucking shiesty. How you gonna be charismatic with a 380, nigga? That's what it is. I'm charismatically selling drugs now.
And you know, you never hear niggas say, "I want a hood bitch."
A hood nigga ain't even spelling charisma. I know that.
I want a hood bitch with plenty of charisma and energy. Like, I'll pass.
I don't want no hood bitch.
That sounds like problems. And a whole lot of red weed.
A hood bitch with charisma she can throw from the shoulders. That's what that is.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong.
Bitch, Devin Haney.
I like
that's what that
with
is.
No charisma and no self confidence. That's why I like to just go low.
I like a
135 and some peach schnapps. I don't know what a peach henny. What y'all like?
Well, we like it. But
Crown
a lot of
Royal,
niggas like
Apple Crown Royal. Oh yeah.
Two black amounts
in
a bed.
Two black amounts, definitely.
From the hood, but not of the hood. Like she got hood street sense. But she's not consumed by street culture.